Hello, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another stream we have going on tonight. We have got Royalty Esports facing up against Era last time in this battle for that final spot against 5 Lonely Men. Whoever wins that fight will be taking on ATK in the grand finals, and it is going to be a bit of a doozy of a game, ladies and gentlemen. We do definitely want to see some good League of Legends, and I really hope they are going to give us some. But to answer your question, where's the end of the VOD, I will have to check on my Twitch. If it didn't upload properly, I'll have to take a look again. But I will be sure to upload it once I finish the stream alongside this stream, and I'll put it on my YouTube as well. I do apologize it took so long. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it, and then my brain just go poof, and I forget where everything is. But I will update it for you, I promise. Thank you for reminding me, because I probably would have completely forgot, realistically speaking. All right. Okay, so... But we are going to hop straight into it. I know there wasn't much of a build-up for this one. There was an update to the time. It was meant to start 8:30, but there was recently updated to 8 o'clock, so there wasn't a real preparation. So we are going to be just going straight into it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think I gave enough time for peeps to get into the chat, so hopefully people are able to get you on time, and if they have any issues, the VOD will be available. Alongside the match from last night, well, the match with Zenith last night, that will be up there as well. I know his outfit's a bit more casual, formal. I like the tie with the suit. It's actually my dad's shirt and my dad's jersey. In fact, majority of my clothes I'm wearing now are my dad's. So that is going to be the outfit of choice. It's just mainly my dad's stuff. But how's everybody? I hope everyone's been doing well. Hope everyone's had enjoyed their week. It is almost Friday, everybody. I was a little under the weather this morning. My throat was a little bit sore. It was a bit scratchy. I sounded like I smoked 50 packs a day this morning. Just rested a little bit more, and I was able to recover. I'm doing a lot better. I'm just gonna take it easy with my voice a little bit. I'm not gonna go too hard on the screaming, so I'm gonna keep it a little bit on the down low just for now. So I hope you still enjoy the content there, but we are going to be immediately heading over into the bands, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to have lots of nachos. I will be sure to, Mr. Bubbles. Thank you so much. I don't think I have any in my house at the moment. I have Red Bulls, but that doesn't help either. I've got lozenges. I think I've got orange juice. I think orange juice would be some good substitute. But we are going to be seeing that it's going to be the Varus and the Karthus being taken away from Vanzor. The Zac is being taken away from Mad Demulon. Not going to see that kind of comfort coming out tonight. But it's going to. What are we going to be seeing the prior here? We're going to. Have they learned from what last time's picks here? And that is going to be the Maokai lock-in. So that will be Maokai sitting out of the jungle. There's no hard engaged tank there. Well, what are we going to be seeing for this last ban? What do last time fear the most on this side of Royalty? Are they going to ban out the Viego? We have seen what Garth is capable of on the Viego, and he is able to absolutely dominate games with this pick. But it's rather going to be the Blitzcrank being taken away from Darkside. Just make sure I drink plenty of water. Just keep reminding me to hydrate, chat. I know it's like the opposite of what I would like usually say, but do remind me to take to drink my water, please. Like it's out of character, but please do remind me. So that's going to be the Cogmore lock-in the bot side. Milio is up, but they know they can get the Milio as well as the Lulu. And I definitely think this is going to be matter of letting one or the other through. So I would not be surprised if we see the Milio, which is going to be hovered there, going to be given over to Darkside. Yumi Cog. I'd definitely be intrigued to see the Yumi Cog. Like Yumi Cog would be quite a subtle pick there. Scales quite nicely, but I've played the Milio Cog, and our team celebrated. We celebrated like a 13-minute victory because they rage quit. Like we could just run them down level 3 with Milio and Cog, but that is going to be the Twitch in the hands of Vanzor, as that's going to be Twitch Milio. It's going to be quite a devastating combo. Haven't really seen too much of it, but can proc that extra E damage with the poison. This will be quite easy for them there. As that now what is going to be the response. I would not be surprised if we saw the Yumi or the Lulu locked in. So, are we gonna get that Yumi Gogmo? Are we gonna get Lesnek playing super chill? That does not look like it. Looks like we're also gonna get the Lulu. So Kog'Maw Lulu, a combo as old as time itself, and it seems like this is the appropriate place to bring it out, as that is going to be Sealard locking in the Ornn. So that will be Ornn for Mr. Smurfy in that top side. And it is going to be quite a strong pick, but that is going to be the Scion answer into that. Nothing too fancy in the top lane, but a lot of support coming out from last time. We love Wubba. We will love Wubba. Wubba is amazing. We love Wubba. So now we are entering the second ban phase. So they do take away the Wukong. That is possibly a Wukong from taken away from Demulon. Haven't seen him play it too much. Maybe he's picked it up a little bit more in his solo queue games, but not very likely here. As that is going to be then the Silas being banned away in the mid lane. Not going to get it to Spooks or Psycho. I think Spooks is going to be in this match, so we will be seeing that rather. As in that is going to be the Amumu taken away from Mad Damilon. So they're leaving the Volibear wide open, so I will not be surprised if we saw the Volibear pick there for Mad Damilon. Is something he is very comfortable on, and it is super easy to gank with him. Can very easily lock down that Twitch and get access to that back line. Can go for early dives as well. But now, what are we going to be seeing? That final target ban does look like it is going to be... What is it going to be? They don't know. They don't know what the ban was going to be. They couldn't really sort out the bans here. So maybe they didn't have anything to ban. So we will have to take a look. We can steer. Hey, it's Zypher, my man. Welcome back. Hope you enjoy your stay, Mr. VIP. I do apologize if I'm like my voice is a little croaky. I was feeling a little bit sick this morning. I've recovered quite a bit. I sounded like I smoked like 60 packs this morning, and now I sound a lot better. So I'm trying my best to not over-express my voice. So I'm gonna keep it with that same energy, but I just won't be as loud. I hope that's okay with you, lads and ladies. Thank you. But that is as expected. That's going to be the Volibear in the hands of Tigger. Whose draft you liking? I mean, I definitely want to say that there's a lot of comfort for Era. They've got Ornn for C. They've got Ornn Papa Smurfy, and that is going to be Volibear for Mad Damulon. They even got very old combo, which is the Kog'Maw Lulu, and all on hits is super, super strong right now. And I think Kog'Maw, one of the best abusers of on hit, and the new Jinsus could be quite good. But I have not seen too much of the Twitch Lilia, but that is also Gragas that's been given over to Garth. Really good with the playmaking on that Gragas, and can be quite detrimental to the Kog'Maw and get him out of position. Cypher guy at yours. Oh damn, Miggy out here feeling himself, man. But so that's going to be a Nivea mid for Spooks. There's a lot of AoE, which are going to be a bit of an issue. They've got a lot of obstruction as well. So a Nivea wall into the Gragas ulti can have its ups and downs. But I think most of the time, Baby Cage is the most powerful engage tool here in the game. Veigar, one of the highest priority mid laners right now. Very good scaling, very good damage, and all around solid, just easy champion to pick up. Don't really need to worry too much, but Anivia will be doing the same thing. So it's just a matter of who really scales. So I really want to say I do favor the Veigar pick over the Anivia pick, but Garth on the Gragas is quite spicy. So we are going to be popping some predictions, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get that moving. So who's going to get there? So that is going to be RYL. Or is it going to be Era here taking this first game in this best of 3 series? This is the do or die series for the next part of this. Well, the next part of the Mettlestate play-ins. Whoever wins this series will go up against the 5 Lonely Men in that last play-in match, and whoever wins that final match will be facing up against ATK in the grand finals this Saturday. This Saturday has been announced that it is going to be Sheepy and Hard Rock are going to be your casters, ladies and gentlemen. So definitely going to be a solid game to watch out for there. And definitely got to make sure, regardless you're supporting, coming back your boys, back the teams. back South African esports. Like, we need to try and get this to grow. And I really would like to see what we as a community can do if we all came together to watch those finals. And I know some people have load shedding, and I know people do have weekends and shouldn't really always look at that. But if we want to really grow South African esports, we need to be able to show our support for all the teams, regardless of any differences you have with anyone on any of the opposing teams. I think it's the best way to grow. Put our differences aside and just support esports in South Africa as a whole. The winner plays 5 Lonely Men. When? I don't really have any confirmation on that just yet. No particular. It will probably actually be Thursday or maybe even Friday. Because the finals on Saturday, if I'm correct. I haven't got any confirmation if I'm going to be doing any of the observing there or not. I haven't got any contracts and stuff, so don't know if I need to go in there or not still. But yeah, so I'm assuming it's probably going to be Thursday. I do have a match that is going to be on Thursday, but I'll make a plan. Also, it will probably be on Friday. Also, when do you hear about the season stars? Oh, so I'll only be able to hear about it in like maybe 2 weeks. That's when the voting process ends. They're still in the process of fixing my Twitch link because my Twitch link is wrong. It's Justin Detroit 1, not Justin Detroit 2. So now it's now whenever they click it, it's just an empty channel. It's not really my channel. So I've been chatting with Riot Games just to try and get that stuff done and dusted, and hopefully they'll get it done relatively soon. But else, I'm just crossing fingers, really. Because I think what we definitely can do as a South African community is come together and just all around support. Like, I know I'm not going to be casting the finals and for the pro division, and I know some people are a bit sad about that, but we are going to be doing the open division. We have got a special guest who is going to be joining me. We do have Grim Piglet, who is going to be hopping in with me alongside Instinct AD, the OG trio. We are going to be casting those open division finals, and we really hope to get as many people to watch it as possible. We want the world to see South African esports. Yeah, I know it's very sad, Caps, and I know, and I'm gonna try push extra hard next season, particularly to try and get that role once again. I don't know what else I need to change. Yeah, I mean it's yeah, I've been trying my best. I do this because I enjoy it, and it's something that's fun to me. But it's like the least I could, like, I don't want to get into all the politics, and I don't want to talk too much about this, like, just because I don't want to cause any conundrums. But I love working with the people at Mettlestate. They're really nice people, and I love doing the observing there. But I think they had already set in stone what they wanted to do for the pro division from the get go. Honestly, like, this mistake Mettlestate to fix. I don't know how they fucked this one up. I mean, I would just have to say, like life happens, unfortunately, and there isn't really much we can do about it. And looking forward, look, sorry, I'm just changing the scenes and switching out the teams, so I'll be with you all shortly. But it's their decision at the end of the day. I'm not one to fight. I'm not one to argue. I'm one who will. The last thing I want to do is cause trouble, because next thing you know, they take away my ability to stream them at all, and then we wouldn't want that. I know we're talking just like, okay, so this is the last time I want to talk about this because it is a bit of a touchy topic, but so we're talking about the Mettlestate finals. The pro division, I didn't get the stream, but it's really not the end of the world. Like, I know you all are, and I love every single one of you guys. You guys have been supporting me from the beginning, every single one of you, and I wouldn't be where I am now without all of you, because you guys have really shown so much support for the stream, for League of Legends, for South Africa. Like, I hate, like, I'm not as patriotic as one would think. I don't watch a lot of the all the cool stuff, all the all the rugby, all the cricket, but I want South African League of Legends to be good. Yeah, I know they can't, but like, if I cause issues, they can. Like, if I cause problems, they can say we don't want you to stream them, but there is a plan I have coming up that is going to be quite a big one. but I just need to fix the scoreboard. I can't really say too much about it just yet because there has been no real confirmations, and we still need to chat with the people. But yeah, so now we are going to be heading into game, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be game 1 between Royalty and Lost Time here. But I understand where you're coming from, Caps, and I appreciate all of you. What? 100? Zypher, no man. Zypher, man. Regard Zypher. Zypher, you, my man.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Thank you so much for the tip, Zyve. I know I've said this so many times, and I don't know how many times I'm going to say it without meaning anything. But thank you for being such a big part of supporting my stream. I know how much South African League of Legends means to you, and I'm glad we share the same dream of making it big.
Minions have spawned.
Yo, Zyve from Moses streaming X fucking D. But thank you so much, Zai, for the tip. I'll put it to good use. I'm gonna better the stream. I'm getting emotes for us, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be pretty pog. So we'll get some cool emotes. We'll get Bella emotes. I know Bella's not here at the moment, but she's sleeping. I don't want to mess around too much with her there. But thank you again. As now, just taking a look at this game. This is game 1. This is game 1 between Lost Time and Royalty. Started a little bit earlier, but we see the Veigar Nivea mid. Not much gonna be happening there. Very much the scaling lane. Lulu Kog'Maw scaling. Twitch, Milio scaling. Would be surprised if we saw any interesting early games, but Milio and Twitch do have a pretty solid one with the warm hugs, doing that extra bonus damage in the early game. Now Vans, but now his Darkseid takes a little bit of a juicy trade with the snack out here. Level 2 is favoring Tigger and the snack as they're going to be pressuring Darkseid and Vanzo under their tower. Definitely going to have to respect the Kog'Maw level 2. But they have a very hard snowball potential. Zypher guy's shaking already. Well, one of these teams, one of the 3 teams, the top 4, you guys always be competing with one another. Because if Lost Time make it, it's gonna be a rematch of season 2, season 1. If it's gonna be 5 Lonely Men, it's a rematch of last season. And if it's Royalty, it's gonna be a rematch of the season 1. I don't know what season 3, I think it was. I'll have to take a look. My memory doesn't serve me very well, but it'll definitely be one thing for sure. The final is going to be quite an entertaining game, and I would like to see 2 of the best teams duke it out. And nothing, as I said from the beginning, we're not going to really expect too much in the early game from these people here. It is going to be a just a relatively chill lane. Winners isn't in finals yet. Winner needs to play final lane on Friday. Yeah, I know, Robot. I'm just saying these one of Lost Time. Oh, as we see Sun and Smurfy just juking it out a little bit. I'm saying 5 Lonely Men, Lost Time, and Royalty are always in competition to go up against ATK. It's just always with these 3 teams, and no matter who's on form. I'm gonna say Lost Time have been looking good so far this season. Very in capable hands with Tigger hitting the Masters this season. He's been climbing quite well. See Lord in that D3 also looking quite good, and is playing much more comfortably this lane. He's not getting hard camped just yet, and we should be seeing literally no action. This Volibear is going to go for some fights here. It does look like it. And now it's still, this is probably going to be one of the more boring early games. I won't lie to you, ladies and gentlemen. Not much is going to be going on. Both teams really just want to scale. They know how much is on the line with this series. But now we see Orn is going to be taking a not so favorable trade. We'll get the knockup and the grass stack. Just grass for grass. And that is going to be a lot of just trading out autos and using potions and some pretty standard scaling early game. As control would drop in the mid lane. Not necessarily sure why. We need to clear out some vision, but Wobbjack and Pumps are duking it out. Well, Sion's going to be getting the upper hand here, doing a lot of damage. Robert Murphy will get the brittle, even out the trade as Wabajaki really going to try and pressure Pumps Murphy as much as he can. Now Draggy is sitting up to the top side, but he is sitting on a control ward, so will be just biding his time, not really expecting too much to go on there, as there is a possibility of a dive. Obviously, he does have flash, but does not have TP, so Wave is pushing. This would be very ideal, but how dive there, San does land the ulti, will have to flash out, and will get the immediate trade kill there. As his first blood going over to Graggy, but there will be first dragon going over to Lost Time here. As that is going to be once again very easy first blood, but then again very easy first Drake going over to Mad Demulon here. While Darkside and Tigger going to be trying to juke it out a little bit more. First blood was a little later than anticipated, but now Demulon and C-Lot are going to be bot side. It will be spotted on that board just outside the river. And now Listener gonna try and see if he can trade out the Milio's fiery hot soccer ball. I don't know what it's called, but I call it the fiery hot soccer ball. And now Spooks lands the stun, plenty of damage coming out onto C-Lord there with the Anivia ulti. Oof. Big damage from Anivia. Definitely did not expect that. There's a little bit of that early game damage doing quite well for the bird in the mid lane. Obviously, if he did go for the Balmy Cinder, San did go for that Giant spell, so a little bit tankier, but will not do as much damage as that burn. And now, let's take a look and see if this fight's going to go any longer. It seems like they're just trading out grasp stacks once again. But now Wabajaki does want to take a big fight here. He's going to try and is going to be able to deny Pump Smoke that cannon while fighting that top side. Banzo up and see a flash from Oliver into the ultimate, but immediate flash from Dark Side. Banzo will make it out with the help of the stealth and the camouflage. As that is a very, very, very close one coming out from Royalty. Almost getting taken down by the bear, who did go for the flash stun. But luckily Darkseid was able to react in time. As now Wabajaki taking some more trades with the one passive, just grass stacks for grass stacks. Don't know what else to tell you folks, but that is just top lane in a nutshell. And they're gonna go for their ticket. It's gonna walk into the snack there. Cosmo doing quite a lot of damage over there. Hanzo having to walk it out. And now there is going to be the Orn knockup coming in there, but the Scion will drop the onslaught to deny it. The God is going to be top side. Scion barely alive, does not have the shield up. It's going to be the flash forward from Garth, but the bellowing breath will lock him down. And the Goth will get the 1-for-1 trade as both junglers are there. And now that is very favorable to Royalty. Gragas does pick up that kill, while Orn picks up his first kill. As Bomber coming in hot from Goth. He's got the Predator. He's got the Predator on the Dragon. And now Vandal is going to have to walk away from the Kog'Maw. The Kog'Maw Lulu damage getting a little absurd. Even this early on. Both just went for the coal, both went for the pickaxe, but Twitch went for the attack speed rather than the boots. So both ACs pretty much dead even at this point. The Scion is actually bot side. Dragon's Husband and Goth IRL. We actually see Goth, so we see the Scion has made his way bot side. This is a very interesting call. Maybe we're looking to see if they were trying to deny a tower dive. But there will be no such thing there. they are just going to be picking up their first few items. I forgot we party this Saturday. I mean, I'd love to come join you. Seems like it'd be kind of like a vibe. But I have got, I've got a date this Saturday. So, we're still planning it, but it's gonna probably be happening. But now we see Wabajaki has started to build quite a bit of a CS lead over Ornn. Does give him a little bit of a heads up, and we'll have that hard steal relatively shortly. And Darkseid roaming in mid. The Twitch is actually opting to go for the play of the Rune King first, while the Kog'Maw will be rather going for that Ginsu's. And Papa Smurfy getting out traded by Wabajaki. Now what can we see there? Mad Demulon will be very easily persuaded to getting top. I need to buy my way into 80k by the looks of it. I mean, I definitely, like, I have an 80k shirt, bro. What I did is, so I took, so I have the royal, I've got the royalty one as well, but we see Demulon is going to walk into push and get in the dark, and we'll be able to stop him there. Garth already got a full mythic already, pre 11 minutes. No one else has full items. My goodness, bro. I've got a shirt that says 80k goods, and it's just me with a permanent marker on a white shirt. Like, I've got royalty good as well, another white shirt. Just need to hit Diamond Penta Demon into, what do you need to into over here, but not, oh guys. The argument, the banter continues. Now, first dragon picked up by royalty, so that's going to be the second drag of the game. Now, Wabajaki, very favorable trades there for him against the Ornn. Just because he has that little bit extra oomph of health. On the way to Diamond, you need to be careful. I mean, I wish I was on my way to Diamond. I'm in Diamond in Challenges, though. I'm not Diamond in, like, League of Legends. I'm Diamond in the League of Legends Challenges. You see that Rage Knife is picked up by the Kog'Maw, so that will be a little bit more damage on his side, along with the Amp Tome. So, full Ginsu's been saying that for 2 years now. Hashtag Penta win. Grom, you've been saying you've been on time for 2 years? Man, sending my love to you there, because I think you need a lot of love for that one. I will encounter Garth there, and is going to be handing over that scuttle over to Volibear, but Spooks does look like he was going to go for the commit, but nothing further will be coming of it. As the Gragas actually had the free boots been up, but now Wabajaki absolutely showing no respect to the Ornn here, and is currently going to be going for the proxy. Just play your Silas at Grom, not where I expect it to be. Oh, you're so funny, man. Yeah, Grom, just play your Silas, you'll get the diamond easy, bro. We all saw what your Silas could do. CS just still continues to build the mid lane, 124 to 112. Favorable for the Anivia right now. Blade of the Rune King and Ginsus have been applied to the bot lane here, but now we see the flashing out of the Basil. Oliver is going to have to back out. A lot of damage for Dark will land the knockup. A lot of low health bars. Ticket gets hit by the Wild Growth. Mega is there to try and cut them off. Does try and hit Everfrost. A lot of damage coming out there, but Spooks is on his way. Zion is coming in hot with the ulti. Gragas is going to go for that flash. He's going to do damage to the snack. We see the stun is going wide, but Zion will be there to answer. Zion picks up one. Now the Ornn is going in for the TV. The Ornn is going to be summoned. See, like it's knocked up. And that is not going to hit anyone from Papa Smurfy. So the volley, but he comes down. Wabajaki's taking down low. Tigger takes down Wabajaki, but Tigger and Papa Smurfy are going to be running for their lives. As that is now going to be a very easy 1-for-1 trade there. But now Vega does land the baby cage, does a bit of damage over to Banzor, but not going to be enough. He will be B4 by Sunrise, Kek W, Urgot Jungle. Kek W, man remembers. Hey, the man remembers the Urgot Jungle. But, Nico Jungle's actually attack. I mean, I can understand that Nico is quite strong. They buffed the jungle here. Redisha, Urgot Jungle. Brand Jungle win, Mr. Not ganked as red buff, Keg Kappa. I would doubt. It sounds like it'd be quite an entertaining thing to do. Not going to lie. But now Tigger and Lisnack have rotated to the mid lane. They have is the full items for both AD carry. Supports are yet to pick up those items just yet, as they are still a little bit behind. Wow, we see Frostfire is going to be picked up for Dandelion. Draggy is looking for a fight, man. They will drop the Bomber. Bomber will not do much there. So no Bomber from Graggy Waggy. As that is going to just be nothing coming there. 2 for 3. Gold is the same, but Sealot will pick up that first tower in the bot lane. Zenivia took a little bit too long to rotate down to that bot side. So Wawajaki having to deal with this Ornn here, who does have the Sunfire Aegis. But he does also have the Heartsteel, so we're going to stack getting more and more of that health. Sometimes when I miss Goofball, I watch the Brand vs. Vi clip at Mr. Not. I mean that clip should go in the Hall of Fame, realistically speaking. Wow, he just gets some free health there. Autos being traded. Heartsteel stack is available, so we'll get the bonk. We'll get the Heartsteel. And just all trading out grasp stacks, knockups into stuns, into everything in between. This top lane is as entertaining as watching K-Drop. Just saying. He is taking a bit of an L in these trades. That Sunfire is doing quite a bit. But now Tigger, Damon on this neck are going to be rotating onto that Rip Herald. But then are going to try and hopefully take them at Justin with last night game on your VOD. I will put them on. I'll put the VODs on when I finish this game. All right. Because my computer will have a bit of a seizure, but I will be sure to put everything on there as much as possible. So you're going to see the onslaught coming in from the sun, going to land on top of Snowy, taking quite low. The knockup not going to be enough. The wild growth is there, but it happens getting out the back line. The Pogmore is shredding through Wabajaki. As now there is going to be ultimates burn. Graggy does not have the Bomber. Volleybed does not have the ultimate there. Lulu has used the wild growth to keep Damien on alive. And now is going to try and trade that tower for the dragon. Zanzo is going to try and clear that out there. But they are not going to get the tower. They're only going to get the charge. While the rest of royalty are going to be on this dragon. Want to save it because you never do so well. And now you're going to ride again. I mean, you should have that game framed, man. 100% you should have that game framed. But now that is going to be a bit of an interesting scenario for royalty. Although my brain is so mush. I'm saying so many different team names. Bastard, I did well because you went in it, but now Banzor is going to get picked out by Damien on here. He's taking a lot of damage. The Ornn will lock down Banzor. And we'll get a knockup onto Milio. And look at the Mad Demo will pick up another there. We'll get that shield. We'll get the healing from the Lulu. Will survive. And 2 for 0 in favor of Lost Time. As Pogmore looking kind of spicy. And is going to be building towards that Rune's Hurricane. Papa Smith, if you really want to get this tower. They are going to smack it. Are going to get the demolish. Are they going to greed for it? Papa Smith is still tanky, but the knockup comes up from Wabajaki. Wild Growth does not need to get used. And that will be another turret going over to Lost Time. As Royalty have been struggling to find their way into these team fights. And it does look like Mad Demulon is definitely on his A game on this volley there, really making sure to get those necessary picks to help his team. That is now also going to be Pogmore building into the Runons, so going to go for more of that AoE damage in the late game. That is also Aurelius for Lulu, so going to give him a little bit of pilotability in these team fights. Power Spawner when you're on 4, Nino being some dead weight. Up as the snack does have a bit of a disconnect, but should be back immediately. As now we are going to see. I just need to manage stuff. Alright, cool. But now Spooks will be bot side against Sealod here, but the baby cage will not connect me. Choking out damage, but Sealod doing quite a bit with the Veigar. Will be able to drop the ultimate there. I don't know if he's actually able to take down the Anivia there. Doesn't look like it. As well, Jack is going to be fighting out Papa Smurfy. And that is the knockup is not going to get cancelled. Papa Smurf that tower. Definitely. But now Mad Damulon is on the top side. Wabajaki needs to be careful. Does have ultimate, does have flash, and is just going to ult down the river, and is not going to be too much of a threat there. As now we are going to see Papa Smurfy go for that tower. Clown just walk away. Vanzor gonna spot out Lulu, gonna do a lot of damage with that Milio. The burn taking over quite a lot, but Vanzor making it out alive. And now they are going to try and push down their mid tower. They are trying to pick up at least one tower so far this game. Royalty have fallen a little bit behind. Can't afford a QQ. Give me your Oppo glasses. Dude, I'm gonna get those, I'm getting those blue light glasses from Eve Tech because my eyes have been, like, so I don't strain my eyes and look, I'm trying to look better after myself a bit more, so I'm gonna be opting for those. But now, it does look like last time we were going to attempt the Baron, but they have since backed off. They didn't want to take any risks. The Tigger is also not gonna really be walking alone here. Is very scary. That Gragas as well as the Anivia can easily lock him down and go for that one shot, as that is not going to be any flash from the Gragas having to flash away. But Santa Graggy out here just chilling like an absolute villain. Well, Spooks picking himself up from that very free blue buff. Oh god. Top side, Mad Demon not going to be giving over that blue buff to Vega, unfortunately. So no trade over there. As now, as you see more and more coming out from Vanzor, he's going to use that sneaky. And is going to try and pick out at least one. And it is looking like he's going to be going for some of that early armor pen. Already picked up the last Whisper for the Volibear and the Ornn. But, curious to see what kind of build the Kog'Maw is going to be going. Are we going to be seeing them more of like a tanky build, or are we going to see more of a just pure glass cannon? It does look like we are getting the glass cannon Kog'Maw. I'm not going to be getting any of that Randuin's and Titanic Hydra stuff. Since they're still at work, better than yours because you can have them big. I'll swing by in the morning. Y'all are getting free glasses, bro. Damn, I wish I'd like some free glasses. I didn't, luckily I never needed, I only need glasses when I was a lot younger, but then my vision helped itself, basically. My mom says I look good in glasses, so that's what's the good thing my mom saying my mom. And now we are going to see the Dragon Dance happening here, a lot of damage is being thrown out, and the Ornn is going to be summoned, but then Markup is still going to go off the Cyborg Junkie, but that is going to be Sealot absolutely deleting the Gragas. As Volibear does lock down the Anivia. Vanzor is in the back, Van dropping ulti, Kog'Maw takes down L Spooks. Vega doing so much damage, drops that ulti onto Vanzor. Vanzor trying to cut out, it's going to burn the flash, but it's double kill going over to Kog'Maw. Papa Smurfy is fighting two members now. Well, we see that Kog'Maw absolutely popping off, Volibear hopping over the wall. Is going to get that stun off, going to get the extra attack speed with that lethal tempo. Tigger is there, will be on a rampage, picks up another kill. And it does look like that is lost time's way into the series as Tigger leading lost time in game 1. Nino best mid era, you see how well those glasses work? Yeah, I mean I definitely can. Nino 100% best mid bro. No doubt. Looking at some of the itemization that's come out here from last time. So the Vega has opted for the very early Zonya's second item. A lot of physical damage, but there is also a lot of just general CC that he has to dodge, especially the Gragas ulti. And as well as the Dion Onslaught can use as a dodge there, but it's now going to walk into one another. A lot of damage coming out from Sealot. Gonna drop the ulti there, gonna try and be able to escape there. Mad Demon is gonna flash over the wall. They are gonna get the stun onto the Anivia. Sealot will take down L Spooks. Gave me 3 extra brain cells through 3 DLCs. But now this does give Lost Time the green light to go for the Baron here. So they are going to be picking that up very comfortably, very easily. And Dragons is going to try and go for the contest, but Baby Cage is going to be dropped. And then he's almost a mismite there as the Kog'Maw threading through that there, and Vanzor is going to be joined alongside Wobjug and trying to take on Papa Smurfy, but he is just too tanky of an Ornn. C-Lot is going to be on his merry way. The Gragas does try his ult. He will be flashing forward. We'll get the double baby cage. Takes down the Twitch. Takes down Wabajaki. And that is a double kill for C-Lot. And Royalty are falling behind. And it looks like last time really are trying to run away with this game. Now, despite the Twitch having 2 items, but Josh as well. Josh and Demulon are definitely bringing out their A-game here. Keeping the Cogmore alive here. And that Demulon really wants to go play Tower Dive. Does have the ultimate, so they are able to do so. And maybe they're just going to try and hold the line with that wave clear. And does not look like that is going to be happening.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
As multiple members of Royalty have to hold these waves. They are barred up waves too. And maybe getting all the waves will be quite useful for them. They have the hyper carry with that. But they only have really picked up 1 tower. And that is going to be that top side tower. So it do look like they really want to go for that mid lane one there. They are going to try and push the wave. They are trying to make sure they can at least get another tower there. A lot of question marks coming out on what's going on here. But Tigger is going to just walk forward. Oh no, Spook's taking so much damage. It's absolutely annihilated by Tigger here. It does have 3 items. Has that upgraded Ginsu's. He goes in for the knockout. Gets it down. Onto Vandal. The Gragas not able to get the bomber to knock away Tigger. But Gragas is going to drop this. Not going to drop the spray and pray. But that is going to be Cogmore Lulu shredding through Royalty's objectives. Shredding through that tower. Shredding through the inhib. And Greg is having to go golden here. They're not going to get enough there. Volleyball goes in at least one of the towers. Cogmore is going ham here. Hits it with the wild growth. Doing so much damage with the extra lethal tempo and the Lulu passive. But that's going to be kill picked up by Volley. Kill picked up by the Ornn. Next, Darkseid is desperately trying to hold this out. It is Spooks and Darkseid with 5 members of the lost time. It's now Tigger. They are taking quite low. Also quite low. Spook's going to be able to clear the wave with the ultimate. But does force the retreat from last time. Very low health bars there. Now Nibit really wants to go for the spike. Really wants to try and take out C-Lot. But C-Lot does do a lot of damage. We're definitely a bit more wary of that one there, as there's going to be the flash Q from Spook's not able to catch out this neck there. It's going to be taking quite a bit of damage, but his shield's going to knock him up. Fire Shockball's going to be there, but that is going to be Spook's locking down the snack there. That is no more Lulu to the ties Cogmore. As that is also full Rabadons for the Veigar. That is 3 4 items for the Ornn. The Ornn does have the Ornn upgrade, but now he's going to catch out Spooks in the mid lane. He's having to run for his life. Does prop the phase rush. So we'll get out there, but C-Lot going to be wandering about with the baby cage. More just flashing forward. Absolutely not a single care in the world. He knows how strong he is, and he can absolutely just run away with this lead here. 7-0 and 7 on the Cogmore. This Ty just absolutely giga chatting in here, flashing forward as the Sun does go for the ulti. Does land on one guard, gets on the back line on Tigger, but does not do enough damage. Tigger will walk away. The spray and pray is dropped. The double kill comes out for Veigar. They're gonna have to walk away. Lulu is not there with the wild growth, but Tigger is back in the side, hiding behind the baby cages. As triple kill going over to C-Lot. Very likely to be the dragon here as Zombie Sound tries to pick up Air Tigger. Baba Smurfy and C-Lot are going to see if they can spot out Darkseid, but it is going to be Darkseid and Spooks once again. They are going to be trying to hold the line against 4 members of 4 members of last time. My goodness, my brain is so sore. I keep mixing up team names. I apologize. Stream. So Twitch kind of going for a bit of a ballsy play. They're not able to get the kills he needed. As all 5 members are up, what is going to be happening here is Tigger is going to get hit with the massive wild growth. But that is going to be GG, well played, as last time take game 1 of this series. Alright, so let's go there, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a look at a little bit at the damage. And we are going to be seeing, so it does look like we are going to hop straight into the next game there, ladies and gentlemen. But Plenty of damage going all around with the Cogmore absolutely shredding with that 31,000. So it's going to be big pog for them there. As last time, take the dub and are currently in one game up and one game closer to that match against the 5 Lonely Men. Silent game next for the boys. I mean, bro, we could realistically be seeing another Scion game, but I realize now I need to hand over some points. So predictions. Let's hand out the points, ladies and gentlemen. So that is going to be Era coming in clutch. Absolutely pog there for them. A lot of points going over. Not gonna lie, kind of jealous. Last time, let's finish this. But one thing I do think we are going to be seeing is is either going to be the Cogmore ban or the Lulu ban, or even priority changing. Like I do think like we could possibly be seeing that Cogmore more into that be stolen away rather than banned away. Is Cogmore still a thing with AP? Not that I'm particularly aware of, if I'm honest with you. Thanks for the money, Nick Wolf trader. Like AP Cogmore, that was disgusting. I remember watching Midbeast play it. I remember watching all the pros play it. You just go the Archangels, you just got Ludens or Leandries, and you just absolutely did not just deleted people from the other side of the planet. I know, like it's still a thing, but AD Cogmore right now, on hit Cogmore is still ridiculously strong. Like I would not want to face a Cogmore nowadays. I think Cogmore undoubtedly is one of the strongest champions in League of Legends right now. Like it is honestly, I have to say that that champion, if the Major Net lost my G. Oh, man's out here stealing away people's points. You can't be out here stealing away people's points, eh? As okay, let's get some music over. Just while we're waiting for that last few peeps to hop in. So the snack is here, so we are just going to be waiting for the all clear. But we are going to just try and find it. Odds were good. What can I say? I mean, if you know good odds, choose them, man. Like that's just how it goes. Just choose the good odds. But let's get some. Okay. Are we gonna be able to get Tron music? So it doesn't look like we're getting Tron music. Where's the bracket? God damn it! I know I haven't put the bracket, bro. And when I say bro, I just say it generally. I'm so if I don't mean it just in the general. I just mean in the general sense. But bro, last time on another level, royalty struggling. I mean, the brackets are through Mettlestate, so I'll link the Mettlestate brackets if I can. I'm gonna be in Cape Town in a few weeks. Coffee, easy. I mean, that sounds like a good idea. I mean, I'm gonna be in Cape Town in about 6 weeks as well, so it's gonna be quite a lot of fun there. But what are we gonna be possibly seeing come out from both sides? I'm just gonna give them the caster all clear. Yeah, my throat's a little sore, but other than that, I'm okay. Wear a mask, please. Oh yeah, okay. You want me to wear a mask then? Okay. Here it goes. This is because of this is all hard rock. Okay. So if I it's not COVID. I'm just got a sore throat, bro. There we go. So hope you enjoy the mask now, because this is the mask that my brother gave me. So, oh wait, we don't have CJ. Imagine being a cog. So we are gonna be hogging over to the new game here. So, no, it's the new game. There we go. As that is, we are going to be hopping into game there. Ironically, more handsome Kappa. Man's on another level here. But we are the game 2 looking a little different. So Jinx is gonna be banned away alongside the Maokai and the Zac. But then there is no Cogmo, there is no Varus. So there is not going to be any of that hyper carry from there. There are a couple more on hit ADCs which are available. The Vayne is still up. But they are going to put priority onto that Ornn, are going to give Wabajaki his comfort. And that does look like it could be very easy for them to lock that in. But no, they are going to prioritize that Zaya. So not going to go for anything on hit. Still going to go for the Kraken first. Not the Kraken. It's not Kraken anymore. It's Storm Razor Rush nowadays. This is not. What would you recommend to increase capacity of the Alpha Pectorial? All right. Well, Hard Rock's asking for gym advice. It's a hot diggity down. But that is now going to be the Kaiser, which is going to be locked in the bot lane. Oh god. Okay, Mr. Not coming in hot with the steroids, I guess. As Kaiser will be locked in for last time here. Is quite a strong on-hit pick now, especially with the new Ginsus. And that is what likely to see. What are we going to see is compared up with the Lulu is still open. But that is then going to be the Amumu immediate pickup for Mr. Demulon in the jungle. Who are you voting for? Alright, well, the only votes that really matters is this one that I'm about to pop up for you now, ladies and gentlemen. This is the only vote that matters. As this is going to be game 2 votes. Get your votes in as the Champs League goes. Bias caster confirmed. I mean, it's just the vote that matters, bro. I can't say I'm biased. I love both these teams. But they left. The Zaya is open. The Blitzcrank also got left open for Dark Side. We've all seen what that Blitzcrank is capable of. It is very easily able to turn the fight around for royalty. While when we look at last time's comp, they've given Cassante over to Papa Smurfy in the top lane. Yike, Rakan open. So the Gragas is then going to be taken away from Garth. So none of that in the jungle. And then there's going to be no Veigar either. As what are we going to be seeing these final bans coming through? Okay, but that is going to be the Wukong that is going to be taken away. I got scammed, no Scion. Do we go all in? I mean, go. I mean, this is like if royalty loses, they are gone and gutted. Do you risk the channel points? Do you risk all the hydrates? Do you risk everything else in between? It's a big risk got to be there, but that is now going to be the Norless, which is going to be a band away. So no Norless for Mr. Lesnack there, but that is going to be the Pantheon. So Pantheon locked in. Could see it be Pantheon mid. And it could be... Okay, so it could be a Pantheon mid. Could be the Pantheon top. Could be Pantheon anywhere, really, for last time. See, I worked my way around at Hard Rock. You can't beat me there. Okay, goodness. Okay, so blue side and red side it is then. So there's going to be the Viego going over to Garth. That is going to be then Camille. That is going to be Harvard. Is Wabajaki going to be getting that? Is it going to be a possible different angle? Camille. Interesting pickup there. I went all in. Blue side. Okay, no more word bans. Okay, so Ari is going to be locked in for Dark Side. But that is going to be El Spooks getting that Ari very comfortably. Well, then there's going to be Viego for Garth. That is going to be Zaya and Blitzcrank the bot lane between Vanzo and Darkseid. And now what are we going to see the last pick on red side here? Pantheon is going to be a flex pick with the Cassante. And it does look like it's possibly going to be the Pantheon support with the Kaiser. And it is. This is the first time we're seeing this. So Cassante going to be going in that top lane, but that is Pantheon support for Lesnack. That is going to be Silas going over to Sealard, Amumu for Mad Damien, and Cassante for Mr. Papa Smurfy in the top side. So we're going to get an interesting one here, ladies and gentlemen. Is going to be Very interesting. I'm not sure how the Pantheon pick works into the Blitzcrank, but we're just gonna have to see what they have been cooking. We are gonna let Listenek cook, and I'm gonna put this up just because Hard Rock is so concerned. Panther's just broken. I mean, you could be right, could be wrong. But yeah. So now I'm gonna haunt your nightmares with this mask. Does muffle the voice a bit. Your bed is made so badly. Hard Rock, my man, my main man, my man on the inside from Five Lonely Men. Can you leave me and my bed alone for like 5 minutes? I choose violence. I mean, you always choose violence. That's why you come here. You come here to choose violence. So I don't blame you, but like, personally, choosing violence can have its ups and downs. So that is just me saying that, though. Close your wardrobe, son. 30k on lost time. Oh my goodness, a lot of points. All right, well then I'll go close the wardrobe. How about that? I will go close my wardrobe. I will be right back. The shoes. Yeah, the shoes also. You can get out of my way, dude. There you go. I hate open cupboards. Remove the body. Yeah, it's actually just a body in my closet, chat. Like I've been hiding it from you all this time. I've been hiding I don't know, the body of the real Justin. I'm just a clone, bro. I hate open cupboards. What is his name? Oh, his name's Justin too, but you're right, we get silver scrapes. I would like a silver scrapes. It'd be quite nice. Silver scrapes would be cool. It'd be solid. It'd mean more than just a simple 2-0. It'd mean that there's a lot more stakes at hand. But I actually need to go get water. I don't have much water left. As now we're about 50 seconds out there, but I would definitely like to see a silver scrapes. Silver scrapes in South Africa is just best of 3. Wait, I can time out Nick. Okay, don't abuse all your power, Cappy. Don't abuse all of it, please. Keep some of it for later. Oh gosh, he's abusing it. He's gonna be abusing it. He's just gonna keep abusing it. And abusing it and abusing it. Can you time out Justin, though? Don't know how that would work. I don't know how, if you can. Like, I think because I've got I don't even know how it works. Just say, just when he says a boo-boo. Okay, yeah. So you're only time Nick out if he says something sus or a boo-boo. Yeah, so that's definitely the way to go about it. You are aligned. Bruce. Oh gosh. Okay, Nickel, if you're asking for trouble, you can't blame me now if you get timed out. Peanut butter and tuna. BB&T. Alright, so I just need to get access to the Streamlabs controller. As we are already going to be in the game here, but for some apparent reason, it just doesn't... It takes me straight in, but like everything is all out of place. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the fall of Nick. 6 mentions by Lee, my moderator, has timed out Nick for 60 seconds. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be hopping into game 2 of this series between Lost Time and the men and boys at Royalty. Oh gosh, why is my English so bad today? My English is running wild, running rampant. But I just need to fix that logo quick. There you go. Alright, based on the draft. Okay, well, it's nice moment of start based on the draft. Who do you think you favored here? So just looking at the comfort drop, like particularly, I want to take into consideration a lot of the comfort picks that are going to be locked in this game.
30
So for one, we
seconds
see
until
Mad
minions
Damilon is on the
spawn.
Mumu. It is something he is very comfortable on, and he has played plenty of it, and he really knows how to set up the engages there. But Garth on this Viego has really been performing quite well, and I would not be surprised if we see some good hard carry action from him there. So this is just speaking not the jungle matchup, but if I'm looking bot lane, this bot lane, it's definitely going to be a bit of a snowbally bot lane with the Pantheon and the Kai'Sa.
Minions have
Could see a lot of early game fights there, but they have not lost when they've had Blitz. Oh, I didn't even know that stat. I mean, I definitely know that with Darkseid on Blitz, they've never lost. Like, it's been very hard to beat Darkseid's Blitzcrank. He does have the I want to say the cheetah Blitzcrank, but it's the Blitzcrank where it's harder to see the Q. And Papa Smurfy has been experimenting with the Cassante. Not really sure. Then in a fact check it though. I mean, if someone can look at the VODs and maybe figure it out. Procicilon is going to go and play Invade there. Well, Garth is trying to fight. Level 1. Bit of an interesting one from Garth there. And, I know he made that up, but I know Darkseid's Blitzcrank is very well renowned. Very scary. I mean, he gets banned away almost every single game. It's quite terrifying. Papa Smurfy has not played too much of the Cassante, but Wobbujaki's very comfortable on the horn. That's him back a lot. Yeah. So it's going to be the immediate crack going from Darkseid. Exhaust gets shots on the Vandal. They're particularly going to burn the flash. Ignites goes out onto Tigger. And that is now going to be sums for sums traded. So Flash and Exhaust burned by Tigger, but now no Ignite for Darkseid. Double tap 5. The double tap 5. Alright, so that's why was I double tap 5? We're just gonna look at Darkseid the whole time. We don't want to look at Darkseid the whole time as much as we'd love to. We don't want to look at Darkseid the whole time. We can't look at Darkseid like all the evidence. Thomas maybe taking a little bit of damage from the Ornn there, but now Silas doing a lot of traded damage over to El Spooks, but then immediately get traded back with that electrocute. Yo, it's like the These Nuts joke, except just spam fire. I thought for some what? Oh, but Ornn gets that solo bowler in the top lane onto Cassante. I know all the cheat codes. Oh, I know all the cheat codes too. I know F1, F2, and F3 are vision. So that is going to be red side vision. That is going to be blue side vision. And then that is all side vision. But now we're going to see flashes forward from Garth as well as Darkseid. They are going to lock down Mad Damilon. What about A? A for attack mode. I'm not sure if I should press that button. Do I want to press A? Yeah, that is A. Yeah, well, I don't have. It doesn't really work well with the overlay. So like, I can do it for the big team fights, but it doesn't work well with my overlay. Like, it looks good, but like realistically, like it bothers me a bit because now look, there's like empty space. Unless you guys really don't mind that, but like that just is what's gonna be like if I do press A. And now we see Damilon is gonna be mid lane. It's gonna land the bad charge onto El Spooks there. El Spooks has nowhere to go, does have flash, but their mover will try and flash forward. Will miss that bandage toss. It sounds like a production issue. But little do you know, Hard Rock, I am the production. I am the streamer, caster, production. I am everything, brother, man. A bit of an F in chat to F4, Mr. Mumu missing the flash Q there. I know everything. I would sure hope you do, as now Mad Damilon is going to be top side, dealing with Wobbujack there. Going to get the Conqueror proc, Fantosh is going to connect there. Wobbujack is just going to have to walk this out. Knockup comes out there from the Ornn. Are they going to continue? No, they aren't. Well, to get two, they get Listenek again, but then that is going to be the Pantheon. A shield of Aegis is going to block that damage just by getting ignited. And Darkseid is looking very threatening on the Blitzcrank. Cassante still struggling. An actual hooker. I mean, have any of you seen Darkseid? And now, so no Morgana here. So the Snake opted for the Pantheon for some apparent reason. I don't know what the big priority behind the Pantheon really is, but God is going to spot out Mad Damilon. T-Log going into some quick trades with that first strike. But it's going to be a bit risky for him there. Morg is just so good into Blitz. And early game focus for winning lane. I mean, not going too well considering Zaya has got like a 20 CS lead there. But Wabjak is going to get the knock on Papa Smurf. Is going to get the knock on. Is going to get the on ulti. Wabjak gets that solo kill there. T-Log taking quite a bit of damage, but heals up a little bit more. Demilon lands a Q over the wall, forcing the Spirit Rush out of Spooks. But Blitzcrank, really good pick here. Has really been able to pressure this bot lane, and now Cassante having quite a rough time up in that top side against the Ornn. I want my channel points back. Man-made predictions, and now you're all waiting. And now last time, I'm gonna start up this dragon. He's gonna go for the grab. He's gonna pull Pantheon over the wall. He's gonna be going for a good old juke with him there. As now Viego is going to be in that bot side. That's right, Reader. You told Cassante. Told you Cassante is not a good pick. I mean, if I did a redo, it really wouldn't be fair now, would it? I mean, because then you'd have to just try and earn it all back in the next game, like the game 3. But yet again, this is still very much the early game, still a only 3,000 gold deficit. But last time, want to try and find their footing, because this Kai'Sa has not been proving too useful just yet. But now Ornn is not taking successful trades. Silas can't really go for any trades, especially with the wave under the tower there. Should have stayed on tank duty. Let us go it after 15 minutes. Kappa, his dark side flashes, the leg side force does get the grab, does try and get the root, will not get the stun there from Garth. Gonna force out the flash from Pantheon. His dark side, I've seen him miss, like, I don't think I've seen him miss a hook. Has he missed a hook, chat? And be honest with me, please, because I have not seen if he's missed anything. But now Papa Smurf is going for more trade onto Wabajaki. He does have the full Ninja Tawa as well as the Kindle Gem. If I was going to pick Malphite, he would use this. But he gets the grab again onto the Pantheon. So much damage. Gonna drop that Feather Storm, gonna lock down Vanzor. Well, Vanzor gonna lock down the snack there. Pantheon not proving too useful right now. His dark side is just, he is just too good with these hooks. This is why we choose you and you do not, and you not him. And the Papa Smurf is going to be encountering Garth there. Going to walk into 3 members of Royalty. It's going to go for the flash all out to get out of there. The Ornn is summoned into the Charm. Into the Viego ultimate. Does pick up C-Lord there. So that is now going to be a double kill actually going over to the Silas. Oh gosh, this is going to be so confusing. So that is, so Diego and Silas. So that was actually Silas. That was Viego who killed Silas. Became Silas. Picked up the double. Okay. 100% you get triple there. Pantheon just terrible in Blitz, man. Darkside is scripting. I don't know if Darkside's scripting. I think he's just a solid Blitz player. I mean, you gotta really bear in mind, he's like really, he's a diamond, like diamond 2 Blitzcrank player, bro. He knows the way. And we'll be in that few back there. Have you seen Mike Asante? It's next level. Have you seen Mike Asante? I go like 0-5 and we somehow still win the game. Because Asante just takes the ADC away and we win. So, last time really not where they would like to be now. That's for sure. They didn't stick with that hyper carry bot lane. They really should have stuck with it. They maybe could have opted for a Vayne rather with the Lulu. But rather went for the Zaya. I mean, not the Zaya. Rather went for the Kai'Sa and the Pantheon. Like, this is not the hyper carry lane that you really want if you were last time. Especially with on-hit being such a prevalent way of playing now. Silas is still quite strong. Nonetheless, this is a bit behind in CS, but now Demilon is going to be top side. They're going to get a knockback onto Wabjog into the pullback, closing the car. That is Wabjog with the flash with the Vanitas. It's going to connect. Demilon is going to be there hovering around the Ornn. Vanitas does go wide. Flash goes to Sad Mummy, and that is going to be a free kill going over to the Mumu there. It's also shut down. Kai'Sa's fine for hyper carry. Just think the Panthers should have done anything else really. Yeah, I know like you guys didn't like the Pantheon. I don't like the Pantheon, but it's going to be L3's going in for that charm there. But trying to go for the knockup. Does he have the grab? He does indeed. Lands the grab onto C-Lord there. Perfect grab there. but it's going to go for that flash forward, and Ari will be able to pick up one, does have the rush reset. The Darkseid going to try and walk forward, doesn't have the grab, but Bantor is going for the 1-1 onto Tigger. Who's going to take this now? Both have the tempo stack, but Tigger is going to have to walk away. First Storm is going to come up, and it's not going to take anyone down. As now Amumu is going to go over the wall, going to catch out Darkseid. But Garth is bot side, it's going to pick up that kill. Darkseid having to flash away from the Pantheon and the Amumu. As now, Royalty really look like they've stepped up their game in this match. Guys, but like looks like look what Pantheon did that right now. Like I feel like Pantheon has little to zero value. It's like it was either Braum, even like the Lulu, maybe even a Janna would not have been bad. Like anything that has CC, like I get they wanted that early game burst, but with the safety that Xayah has, as well as the Blitzcrank, just general pressure, it's so hard to actually be a Pantheon Kai'Sa. There's a lot of damage coming up from Ultra Dragon. He's going to dodge the charm there. Wabjaki is going to be in the mid lane. Ornhorn is going to do something. Zilard gets hit, gets knocked up. It's going to steal away the Ornhorn, but Spooks pick up the kill there. Morgana would have been decent, or Siva, anything. Where's the AB Volibear for Royalty top lane SMH? Definitely would like to see that at least one day. Now Spooks does get the Herald in that mid lane. Volibear would have probably been an interesting pick, but now Darkseid is going to catch out the Snake, going to get that knockup, going to get that slow there. Oh! The Darkseid unfortunately does not hit the grab there. A stun up Garth, and the Snake has nowhere to go. And Garth is now on an absolute rampage on this Pantheon. Going to be Giga stacked on points after this. Thank you for the points. Now Spooks is going to dodge out of the Curse of Salamine, will get hit by the Ornament as Tigger will be there into the bandage toss. There's another shutdown going over to Amumu. We don't want these shutdowns on the tank, want them on the Kai'Sa. Cassandra is going to go all out onto Wabajaki. Fight is going to continue. A lot of damage coming out from Papa Smurfy despite being behind. As the Bellowing Breath doing quite a lot of damage. It's going to be close, folks. Papa Smurfy doing quite a lot of damage, and lifesteal coming in handy. Wabjak does not have mana, but does have the Bellowing Breath again. Will lock down the Cassante for that third time. As Zilard will walk into Garth, but Garth does not want to walk into him. As this gold lead is kind of spiraled out of control here. It is a 6,000 gold lead for Royalty, 11-2. They got the gold on the Xayah, they got the gold on the Ahri and the Viego. It's just exactly how they would have wanted it. Bro, I'm a Victor OTP now. They're gonna bring back the Iceborne Victor top lane. Bro, I'm a Victor OTP now. How's it going? Oh, it's going good, my man. My throat's a bit sore, so I'm trying not to raise my voice too much, but we out here, we living, we chilling, we watching some League of Legends. This is game 2 of the series, with Royalty losing game 1 and last time taking the W, but last time have not been able to find that same amount of success on this comp. Lean in and give us ASMR. Alright, okay. So, I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen, but this is looking like a pretty solid game of League of Legends. What do you think? Could really be down for some League of Legends. Stop it. I don't know, stop it right now. Okay, fine. Unfollowed. Okay, I just can't play Anya. I don't know what it is. Go lower, coward. I'm not going lower. I don't want to scare people away with my low and like raspy voice. Okay? Don't want to do that. Now, this game has calmed down a little bit. Not much going to be going on. Bandle is going to get hit by the bandage toss. It's going to be the goes on the game. Dodge on Pedestal. As he's coming forward from Bandle. It's going to flash back. And Elspeth will lock down that Demon. Zilard does take the Ariel's going to get hit by the rocket grab. He's going to Ariel to safety there. Elspeth is in hot pursuit, but Wabjak does come in with the Ornhorn. There's another onto the Pantheon. The Charmer will connect there onto the Snake. Cannot block it with the shield of Aegis. And that is now going to be 2 kills in the favor of Royalty. As once again, this Pantheon really not showing his value. As it's very easy pickings there as Elspeth trying to look for an engage, trying to look for that charm. Will connect it on to Zilard there, but Blitzcrank not in position to pick up the blockage grab. As now Manzor is quite strong with those Navori quick blades. He's a mythic now, so rushable item for sure. Gives those abilities a little bit more damage. So the guys that did pick up that Storm Razor, but looking at the gold, not exactly where you want to be if you're last time. The Amumu does have a fairly good amount of gold, but the Silas is behind, Kaiser's behind, Cassandre is also quite behind. It's just they need to be able to find their footing, need to get these big team fights. And Amumu almost found his way through by hitting that Dire, but was not able to lock her down. She was able to Feather Storm in time. And that does mean that there's no Feather Storm available for Anzor. And try and make sure that they abuse that. If they can't abuse that, it's going to be very difficult for them to try and really win any team fights. Alpha Smurfy has not shown too much prowess yet on this Cassandre. Well, then we see Ari is going for that Everfrost, not even Shroud. Everfrost into the Zarnias. And that is the thing we started picking that Everfrost into some merc trades. We're likely to be rolling into that Cosmic Drive. And then long message going to that Jack Show. This is the game will slow down once more. Goth running around like an absolute madman on this Diego. Really out to save his wife as the rock rat does not connect. Cassandre will pick up the tower for last time and will get a little bit more gold in their back pocket. But that is still a 7,000 gold lead. By the way, did you see that Soraka are now triple heals Wukong to the DG? And now we see Naga is going to go for the knockout on the Pantheon. He's going to get the rocket grab and this neck is no more. Goth will be able to pick that up very easily. As now that is going to be Goth dropping that repel bot side. Elon is trying to hold it. Cassandra going to try and keep pushing top. They do want to go beat that dragon, so Ranzor will be there to pick up the tower while Goth will be soloing that dragon. And we'll get that one charge off. Horn will be there to try and carry it through its one last charge from that idiot tower. That is going to be Goth starting up that second, well, their second dragon, third Drake of the game, second Drake for royalty. Really, the change, I don't understand what the change of pace was. Really, from last time, they, as the movie does that advantage, we get a pull forward. Cassandre goes all out into Ari there. And there's going to be the flash away. The Spirit Rush is not available. Cassandre hit by the charm there, but that is going to be the shutdown. Actually going over to the Cassandre. He is all out, but Vanzor is in hard pursuit. It's going to go for the fight here. Going to do a lot of damage. There's no armor available there. Remember, does land the bandage toss, but he's hit by the rocket grab and the silence. And Demelon is trying to run. And Dia is trying to pick up that kill. But Van Demelon running for his dear life. And is going to walk right into Goth. As that is going to be just Goth locking down the Amumu. Very simple, very clean. As we are seeing that is a bit of the AP blitzcrank from Goth's side. It looks like he's going for that even Shroud, even Everfrost as well. 3 Everfrost in one game. I remember the last time I even saw the item, he had alone 3 times. My goodness gracious. Well, Goth is going to try and secure some target for himself. Cassandre will be there to deal with him. That is a full Divine Thunder to a Jack Show. Goth is also going to doing quite a nice bit of damage there. And Cassandre also going out there. They got the grass, knockout does go there. As you're going to see, this is going to be the dive coming on Bubba Smoke outside as well as Wabba Jackie are there. Dia will be joining them. Last time are trying to go and assist the Cassandre. They really want this tower. Means they are really going to want to go for that tower dive. And then it's going to be a rock grab onto the Cassandre. He's going to get that lockdown and get caught in the ulti, but Cassandre will take him back. And down coming in at the ulti, but Cassandre takes away Wild Drag. He's going to quite low. Kaiser takes down the Diego. Royalty will be picking up the Pantheon, who is in that back line. And then it's going to be the rock grab onto Sealot. Featherstorm is dropped. He's going to do so much damage, but Kaiser picks up 2. As that is actually a triple kill going over to last time. As Kaiser finds her mark. She's able to pick up that easy triple kill and does put her a little bit back into the game here. Kaiser also going for the 1v1 onto the red buff here. It must be sitting quite a hefty amount of gold. 2.2k is going to be able to pick up that Rory quick blades very easily. This last time do find a bit more of their own footing, as now we see more builder there from Kaiser. We're going to see her pick up the Amp Tomb. No, not the Amp Tomb. We're going to see her pick up the what is it called? Fiendish Codex. Sorry, my brain processed the Fiendish Codex. But then Sealord is going to be going for Zonia's second, so he's going to have a very similar build to the Ari, who really does have the full Zonia's, but Kaiser's still not exactly where she wants to be. Still only got one and a bit items, while that Diet does have 2.5 full ones. Blitzcrank going for the Everfrost there. We'll catch all for that. Is going to be the CC Media coming up from Cassante. They do bait out Papa Smurfy. They do bait out the teleport. So like Cassante has to stay there else if they want to go for that objective. Well, our guard could be looking forward here. Has got the Black Cleaver for the Viego. Gonna be able to shred through that Cassante as well as that Amumu quite nicely. It looks like they do want to try and start up this dragon. There's gonna be a lot of vision being traded out here. But Royalty do have the priority. Last time are on the precipice of fighting for this one here. This guy's is going to go for that hard reset. Has enough gold. Looks like they're going to pick up that either the Mori or is going to be picking up that Nash's Tooth. What are we going to be seeing from Tiga here on that reset? As it is going to be the Nash's pickup for Mr. Kaiser. That does give her a bunch of her evolves. As likely as the evolve W evolve. And it does give the green light to Royalty to start up this Baron. They know Kaiser is mid, they know Cassandra has to remain top, but they are still not going to commit to it. They are still going to just continuously try and play the dance. They are going to try and force out last time. Last time I'm falling for it. Hornhorn is being called out, and Little Tigger is just absolutely deleted. Hornhorn is going to be dodged there by Vanguard from the hijack. Goes golden, handling so much damage. He don't hands back away. Vanguard will flash forward. Gonna be dealing with that Amumu, or Spooks is on the chase. She's in pursuit there, as that is Cassandra going all out. The Charm will connect onto Bubba Smurfy, who does drop the Guardians, or the Gargoyles. Or Spooks does get the flash there, does not have the resets. But that is 4 for 0 for Royalty, as Sealord makes it out, barely makes it out alive. And does get the E onto that minion. Goth is in hot pursuit. Does want to try and lock him down. Will drop the ulti, as that is an ace for Royalty. But now Kaiser and the Pantheon are going to be up. The Dragon is up. They are going to likely trade for it. While Darkseid has going to research is going to be quite low. It is likely going to just be the handshake of objectives. So Royalty will be able to pick up the Dragon very comfortably. And it's going to be very, very comfortable. Easy with Pantheon and Kaiser are going to be down. Picking up the Drake. So it's going to be 2 Drakes apiece. Classic Royalty, classic reverse sweep. The reverse sweep, I need to get water. I really should get water. But that is now going to be 2 Drakes apiece, and still really struggling to see the value on this Pantheon. The value from the Blitzcrank is so much higher. It has been so much more useful in these engages. Pantheon can just get into those back lines. Fair enough with the ultimate, but not really too valuable anywhere else. Doesn't have to get one shot too quickly. Doesn't have too much CC. Not as much as the Blitzcrank, at least. I know I'm critiquing this pick quite a bit onto the snack here. Maybe they just weren't able to execute it really as much as they would have liked to in that early game. Really get the Kaiser and Pantheon to roam around and really knock down the enemy. But the Zaya was able to get too strong, was able to play too defensively, was not in really any danger most of the time. Sealord is going to be waiting for Elf Spooks here. It's going to get the root coming out there into the bandage. Goes to Sad Mummy, and Sealord does take down Elf Spooks. As that is going to be multiple ultimates, as that's going to be the Muma ultimate burn for that one pick. Oh god, going to be encountering Papa Smurfy. While Vanzor is going to get that tower. Now World Junkie chases after the little Sad Mummy. And they are just going to now chill in that top side. Are going to try and really push here with the Baron up minions. And that is going to likely be More multiple members there, but it's going to be gotten. That is going to be ulti. It's going to be the rocket grab hit up by the Blitzcrank, but Desante takes out Darkseid. The backside Demilon is very low. The Cast Wall is locking down. Kaiser takes down the Zaya. The Kaiser will have to use the killer instinct to escape there. As the Viego picks up the Pantheon. Blitzcrank gets the grab onto Sealord. Still having to eat away. Let's give me the flash. W stun from the Viego. And will lock down Silas as Royalty are taking no prisoners this game. And they really, really want to take this to a game 3 here. As Viego is Silas. So like, it's so strange. Viego and Silas, they're basically the same champion. As the grab does connect, but the Xante was unstoppable there. Does still get stunned nonetheless. Bit of an interesting interaction. But just going to absolutely drain this Royalty. It's going to absolutely drain this Lost Timer. Base are going to take down that inhibitor. Going to take down the final one. Finally, they're going to see the Skyfall coming up from Pantheon, but gets absolutely deleted. And Diego is going to be turning around. He's going to land the stun. Does not do too much damage. We'll use a Shield of Aegis to block it there. We'll use the ult to go back over. It's now Viego again. We'll get a stun onto the Amumu. Amumu is going to be in hot pursuit. Ari going to dodge away from that bandage toss. And it does look like Royalty will respect the base and are just going to go for that easy reset. As a 7-1-7 for Vanzor, 9-1 for this Viego. Oh god, we have seen this Viego do so many crazy things, and it's definitely not something you want to give over to God. I believe it does justify a ban. He's actually been popping off so hard on this champion. Silas, on the other hand, has been doing as much as he is capable. Really been trying to get those picks, been trying to utilize the ability to steal the ultimates. Really crucial ultimates can be used here. Can use the Viego to get those, possibly get those resets there. And now Kaiser picks up the Infinity Edge, so now is even to the Zaya in terms of damage here. But yeah, that's Infinity Edge going to be pairing well with the Storm Razor. Well, our Spooks is now going to continue to push this mid-wave. Well, on the other hand, still very much waiting to see what Royals are going to do to try and close out this game. They've got supers on all three inhibitors here. This is the do or die moment. They have got so much pushing power with these super minions. Spooks are going to push forward. The supers are going to open in on the base. They're going to do a lot of damage. The rocket grab does go wide. They aren't able to get a lot of damage out. Desante desperately trying to get a pick there. Ori does not connect the charm. He does try and ult the way, but drops that even ever across there. That's going to pull back, but the move does land the back on 3 minutes. Country tells anything that is going to be the immediate feather storm coming from Basil. And the Dark Knight is going to get the knock up onto the trigger into the back line, but will get hit by the rock grab once again as the snack is a victim again. The Dark Side Blitzcrank. While Ari is going to get down by the Smurfy. Viego has the ulti once again. And that is going to be the ace for Royalty. 11-1 and 6 for this Viego. And it looks like we are seeing silver scrapes, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen. That is, we got some classic gameplay there. Like, once again, there was a very well executed plan here for last time, but they weren't able to get that early game pressure, especially with that Pantheon pick. It needs to be able to get the pressure early, but the Blitzcrank was just averting so much and made it so hard for anyone on the side of Era to really push forward. There's no support for the guy, so she has to be her own support. So I really hope there's a change in bot lane priority for last time, and then maybe they could try and come back with a dub. But it does look like we are going to be heading immediately into the next game. But that is going to be more prediction time, as that is going to be Era picking up. That's going to be Royalty picking up all the points. So 35,000 points will be awarded. So I hope you all enjoy that. But y'all also know what time it is. It is the time of night. It is silver scrapes. We're not going to be able to get silver scrapes on break here. So we are just going to be getting silver scrapes on the down low. So so it's 1, 2, 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Time of night. It is silver scrapes. It is game 3. And we are going to be in for a doozy here. Dun-dun, ba-dun. All right, but then there's going to be. It is not going to be the Carthus Varus as well as the Blitzcrank that are going to be taken away there. Then there's going to be the Zac and the Jinx. So last time we'll be on blue side this time. Well, we are going to see royalty on a red side once again. What is going to change? What is going to be priority now? Cogmore banned away again. Do not want to see any of those hyper carries. But once again, the Vayne always left open. Curious to see if the Vayne could be quite useful there. Isaiah will be locked in for Tigger here. Very safe pick for him. But now Ornn is going to be very comfortably locked in the top side. Well, what else could we possibly be seeing here? The Ornn has very heavy priority for royalty. That does Wawajaki's top lane tank duty pick. As now then is going to be the Maokai in the jungle. So Maokai going over to Mr. Garth is going to be. Hopefully we see something spicy. Hopefully we see some of the AP Maokai, but would not be surprised if it's more of the tanky Radiant Virtue Aftershock Maokai. Well, now Cassante going to be hovered again. That is going to be Cassante. That is Cassante giving over the Papa Smurfy again. They really want to force this Cassante in the top side. Really not digging the Cassante pick, but it does seem like it has priority for them there. There's a lot of concern in chat now. There's a lot of not like this. As now then Volibear will be picked. I think the Volibear pick is a solid pick. Is going to be going over to Mad Demulon. It's something he is very comfortable on. But we could even possibly see the Volibear top, Cassante mid, as that is going to be Norlis going to be locked in. Norlis is a flex pick with the Maokai. Norlis could be going mid, or because Elspooks has played it in the mid lane before. Possibly just a match in case it is the Cassante mid. But that is now going to be the Silas band away from last time. And then looking at the next set of bands, what is last time going to be respecting? The AD, there is still plenty ADCs to be picked, as that is now Twitch taken away from Vanzor. So no rat in this game here. And then Veigar will actually be banned away from Sea Lord. So no hyper carry baby cage mid laner there. Definitely going to see something new in the mid lane for Mr. Sealard, as that is going to be Kaiser finally banned away from royalty. They are really only left with a handful of the most meta ADCs. I definitely think we could be seeing. I really want to see Vayne. I know I've been pushing the Vayne, but I really think Vayne is something that's really slept on right now. And don't know how well it synergizes with the Norlis, but it definitely can synergize quite well with the Norlis, nonetheless. As that is going to be the Lucian. Oh my goodness, wait a minute. We have been bamboozled, I think, ladies and gentlemen. I think we are going to get a Lucian Milio in that bot lane. But the support pick is available. They knew Nami and Lucian are both available. Darkseid getting Lucian, Darkseid getting Nami. Oh no. They're going to have to choose the lesser of two evils. So that is the Snake taking up the Nami, yoinking away from Darkseid. It's going to be Nami and Zaya. They do it for the steal. But I do think I know exactly what Royalty's answer to that is going to be. As this is going to be possibly the mid lane or that top lane pick, as Aurelion Sol is going to be Harvard. Are we going to see that Space Dragon? It does look like he's going to be Harvard, is going under 0. And we are getting the Sea Lord Space Dragon, as Fizz is going to be Harvard by Elspooks. Milio incoming 100%. Zed is going to be Harvard. Fizz is going to be Harvard. I 100% think we got a Milio on our hands. There is 100% going to be a Milio here. Like, the Norlis is that Akshan being Harvard as well. Jace being hovered. Oh, come on. Just give us what we expect. Wait, never mind. I'm poor now. So we don't get the Milio. So it is null the solution bot. But it's going to be Jace mid against that Aurelion Soul. There's going to be Maokai in the jungle. And it's going to be Ornn in the top lane. Now, I'm going to get that last prediction in, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to take us over to a small break while we wait for all this to happen. So now we are going to get to game 3 there as we're going to start. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you all in 3 minutes. Don't go away. We have got a hype game 3 for you. I'll see you all shortly. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Sorry. There was a bit of a delay with this game as there was a bit of a pause in the beginning as the jungles were DC'd. So we are going to be heading back into game now. I do worry. I'm going to fix the scoreboard real quick while we are in there. Going to have some slight production issues. But we are now going to be heading over to game, ladies and gentlemen, for this final series. The final game of the series between Royalty and Lost Time. It is now it's going to be game 3. This is the ultimate decider on who will face the 5 lonely men. But thank you so much for the follow, Reaper Alexei. Glad to have you here. I'm so glad to see the notifications also now work properly too. So that's also makes me very happy. And now we're going to see some invade action coming out from Dark Side. You'll see Reaper Alexei. More like Inter Alexei. Well, I don't know. I don't know what I cannot say realistically, but here we are. So Royalty have the upper hand. They are currently do have the full momentum. The Snack did go with so the Dark Side did get the Nautilus. We all thought Nautilus was gonna go mid. Don't worry, it's an MF he's an MF OTP. Fair enough. But told him about you to come watch. Aww, what a sweetie pie, Penta. Thank you. I'll give you a big hug when I next see you. But we see the Snake has picked up the Zai, has picked up the Nami here to steal away from Van, to steal it away from Dark Side. But I think that was kind of the plan, as they knew that the Nami was going to get to it. They thought it was going to be the Nautilus mid, but it faded right into Royalty's hands, and were able to force more bans in that support role. Well, our Spook's going to be poking out the dragon, while Wabajaki is on this Ornn again. I swear we've seen Ornn is always in that. Garth going for that phase rush rather than that first strike. Then lethal tempo for Mad Milon, Comet for Sealard. Oh, what are we going to be possibly seeing here? Are we going to be seeing any interesting early game strats for Insult and scale quite well with Spooks? Doing a lot of damage over to the Space Dragon. In fact, check, can you hold on for like a minute? I just need to get water because my actually see engage now coming in on Trigger. Trigger's going to have to walk away. And there is going to be no flash for Trigger. Immediately finding that Ignite from Dark Side. Got water now. A little bit of that monster or Red Ball had earlier. Papa Smurf again being way too aggressive on this Cassante, has already been forced to burn that flash. And now Tigger is being kept under his tower. Along with the Snack. They don't really have too much kill pressure, especially with that Nautilus around. Now he is really struggling to farm here. Pentaim really first 10. I'm surprised it took this long, man. It took way too long, man. I'm very surprised. As now Spooks is a bit low on the mana. Does not really have too much in it. Now points on the bed. Ha ha ha. I mean, someone had to spend it. No one was able to. No one spend the points, so. Anyone who's watching, just know that there's always that first button, so if you get the 10 points and you're the first one in the chat. As now, because officially Pentademon is the first person in the chat because he did that. Officially. The Dark Side does try and go for the dredge line, but not going to connect there. Dark Side just going to try and walk forward, but that Banjo is going to be hit immediately by Tigger there. And now Papa Smurfy burning a bit at that Brittle's edge. While Wabajaki being as impressive as he is, has built a very nice gold lead there. Again, this Brittle doing so much damage. And Wabajaki
Sitting comfortably by his tower. Papa Smurfy doing what Papa Smurfy does best. Oh god, it's gonna catch out Damulon going for some cheese intake here. And she's gonna go for the fight. He's gonna go and fight Mad Damulon. And so he's gonna hop over the wall, but he's going to cancel the move. Elspooks is not gonna be able to do too much, as that is first blood to last time. And then that is going to be another kill going to Mad Damulon. The Radiant Soul able to get that rotate, and last time are on the board. The Papa Smurfy seems to have a little bit more control in this lane with the Cassandra this time around. Where on the other hand his bot lane is still suffering quite a bit. Particularly just dealing with the Lucian and the Norlis have a lot of kill pressure. If you get hit by the grab, you're basically done though. So now we're just back to the bit of the relapse. Already control game that kill and William's gonna be really good for scaling. Mobajaki taking some pretty okay trades. Papa Smurfy will get hit by that knock up there. Don't forget today's Wednesday. I honestly forgot today. I'm not gonna lie to you. But now Vanzor gonna push this wave. Oliver gonna be there, pick up some CS, pick up some XP. But that is going to be the first dragon going over to royalty. Makai able to serve that very comfortably. But Sela taking a big chunk of damage from those spooks. He's going to get a reset up there. Does have the TP, so we'll be able to comfortably get back to the lane without getting chased down. Well, now looking at this, Wabajaki's a bit he's on the weaker side of this matchup, especially between the Kazante and himself. Despite there being a bit of a CS discrepancy in favor of the Kazante. I mean, in favor of the Ornn, sorry, my bad. It is all just a big battle. It's just constant fighting, left, right. As that is going to be the knockback. That does it all up, and that Demon will catch out our spooks. But there's going to be a lot of damage coming out from the Jace. Funny enough, I've actually been rewatching Arcane. Like, my girlfriend had never seen it, so I decided we were going to rewatch it. And I'm like, well, I was going to rewatch it. And I was like, I just want season 2, man. That's all I want in life. I want season 2 Arcane, bro. Just give it to me. As now on, just chilling. Like a Phil. Gonna be building those items simply in the lane, not gonna have to go anywhere. Darkseid and Garth are on the hunt here. They are looking for blood, but they are not going to find anything there. Because Garth will just go in hard shove and just, well, try and clear out some minions, prevent the wave from pushing in. The Snack wants to go mid. They're gonna head back into that bot lane and not going to be too stressed there. I want to see if I can get the counter so it does those really cool rotations with in the pros, but it's gonna get caught out by the Maokai. The knockup is going to hit into the Nature's Grasp. He's gonna use that Dragon Escape. I don't know what it's called, but I'm just saying the Dragon Escape there. There's no Steelard. It's quite low, but it's going to come out consistent. That would tell whether there is going to be there. This is going to give change to Goldie, the Roadjockey, and Garth are going to be there. Garth does use the smite onto Reba, so it's not like they're going to contest. Garth going to flash, so you see the immediacy coming from the Radiant Soul. Darkseid has to run. Darkseid, you see the Ghost being burned by Tigger. Darkseid made a bit of crucial error here, and Tigger will pick up one. Vanzor is trying to pick up a trade kill. Radiant Soul does, and the ulti, the Featherstorm is caught there. But Vanzor going to be quite low there. Tries to pick up the kill, but Sealon locks it down. As that is 4 kills. 2 very low health bars. Jace will not be able to pick up any trade kill. Desperately trying to put royalty back on the board, but they are still not able to pick up any of those kills. Oliver is going to be there to counteract it. Elspooks got really greedy there. Going to be flashing forward for Tigger there, but not going to be enough. We'll take that tower shot, and the Snack locks it down. Papa Smurfy is getting chased down. They will burn the flash, and this will be royalty on the board. But it is 5-1 for Lost Time and 2-0-3 for Sealard here on the Aurelian Soul. Oh my gosh. Aurelian Soul with the lead. You don't want to see that. You really don't want to see an Aurelian Soul with the lead, ladies and gentlemen. It is quite a scary sight. He's going to be going for that the Leandri's build rather than the Rod of Ages. Where on the other hand, it does seem like last time have the capability to already snowball with this dragon. He's going to go hopefully for that the Rylai's second item. And that is also going to build an Archangels for that extra sustainability in team fights with that extra shield. Very comfortable from him there. Now, going to be looking to close this out here. As Tigger going to be all by his lonesome, but is quite strong. The Lucian does have the Storm Razor, but I'm not going to act on it just yet. And Jack Show is going to be picked up by Wabajaki. That is going to be Volleybird, likely going for that Iceborne Gauntlet. And last time are looking like they are on a roll here. But the Lucian does have the item, does have the damage. And Darkside and Spooks are going to be walking, jumping this thing. He's going to get hit with that Dredge Line. A lot of damage going on the chase. Or the knockup, but he's an army. The stun going from the Radiant Soul. Radiant Soul picks up one. Radiant Soul picks up two. Sante goes all out fighting Wabajaki here. The Jack Show has been blocked, but there's no damage items for Papa Smurfy. Does not have that Sunfire Aegis yet. But it looks like Lost Time are going to hold their own in this game to 7-1. And all this gold is on the Space Dragon. And we all know what happens when we see a fed Space Dragon. You've got the armies in base. He is easily on. There's no one is going to be stopped all out there. But it's going to be hit by Wabajaki. Mojo will pick up Papa Smurfy in that top side. Sea Dog being quite low. Will just use that breath. But then the Malachi's going to lock down one. Also for the low damage. Probably going to have to hold out. Tigger not going to try and steal this. As well to pick themselves up a dragon and do pick themselves up a kill. And that shutdown does go over to the Maokai. Not necessarily ideal, but now that is a lot more gold into Royalty's pocket. And now Tigger is going to be taking a bit of a chunk coming out from on Vanzor. And also quickly get some tower plating. We'll put Royalty back in the lead despite being down in kills. We'll be back in the lead in terms of gold. Vanzor does still have the item advantage over Tigger. Tigger does have a Nami, and Nami does give that little bit extra boost of damage with the E. I can't remember, it's called the Evan Flow. No, the W is the Evan Flow. Most movie. I'm gonna do too much damage in that top side. Does not have too much tower damage generally. Maokai wants to look for a play here onto Tigger. Tigger does have the Feather Storm. And it does look like they are going to still look at throwing the play. We'll go to out the wave. Sea-Lord does have the Skies Descent, does have the big boy ultimate. So this will be a team fight the last time we'll be looking for. Almost we're just having to walk that one out. But even Shroud is picked up by the Mountain, so no AP and no hard tank with the Radiant Virtue, but rather the even Shroud. Very good itemization there from Maokai. If he gets locked down or locked down anyway, very cheap item too. Gives them that resistances and gives him that easy takedown potential. Darkside going to be doing what he does best and dropping. And Jace has gone for that Yomu pick. You like the Yomus on the Jace. That gives them extra mobility. That lethality from afar will be quite dangerous. Goth is looking for setup here. And they really want to shut down this Zaya and this Nami. They don't want to give them any more freedom. As the other thing is, the Nami also will be burned as well as the Feather Storm. Brilliant Soul waiting over there with the Skies Descend. As that is two ultimates now burned. Maokai no ultimate, and the culling was used by Vanzor as well. And then Featherstorm and the Tyler Wave by Lesnek and Tigger. The 2-for-2 ulti trade there. And Royalty do pick up some objectives on the side. They pick up the first turret of the game. And gold's very even. About 1,000 gold difference. Royalty are in the lead. And all still very still, very calm. Not really looking for any fights yet. But it's going to be very hard to really pick a fight with this Aurelian Soul. does have that Sky's Descent really mass amounts of AoE as the Dragline does not connect. There's a lot of damage here from Banzor, but Tiger is going to get hit by the ultimate there. Not going to be enough as that Sea-Lord's going to be caught out. Will have to go golden. And does not get to flash over the wall, as Lumberjack will be able to lock down Sea-Lord very easily there. And that is a nice 4 kills for Royalty. Volibear is going to be caught out in a 1v2. The Nathan Cross is coming out. It's going to be the root into the knocker. Dark does get the damage, but Volibear will be able to use the ulti to get over the wall. There's now Tigger also barely surviving. Surviving death there. As Royalty are turning this game around. 3,000 gold in the lead for them. They did force it already until lose that Squatch. And has died twice so far here. Despite having that gold lead. Warren has now gone 2-0. Just chilling up there like a villain with that Tarby's Proteon combo. Cassante again not finding too much use at the moment. Owen 2 has not been able to pick up that Jack Shaw just yet, or that Gunfire Aegis. You can see that from them, but that is also going to be the likely either going to be the Randuins or even the Frozen Heart. That is going to be second item for the Volibear. Really, really good against that Lucian's extra attack speed as well as the that Jace gets. And just right now, Royalty have got the game in the palm of their hands. They have got the reverse sweep, very capable here. The last time, looking very strong with that Irradiant Soul. If they're able to pull off the team comp correctly, get that Irradiant Soul fed, it's going to be so difficult for Royalty to come back there. This will spot out Kazante. And God, the Bulldog needs to spark the Demon on have much places to go. It's going to run away, but it's going to flash that dredge line. Oh gosh, I heard my voice crack. My goodness, that went bad. Sorry chat, I'm really sorry. Irradiant Soul does also still have this guy and did not use the previous fight. Just trying to farm, trying to pick up as much stacks as possible. Man, they're not even going to be beat onto the Poland dropped by Vandor. Is going to get them away from that great. This is going to be Royalty starting that third dragon of theirs. It's going to be the Infernal Soul. Volibear desperately going to go look for the steal. Does have the ultimate. Could go for the ulti steal. Drops the control ward. Does see it drop to 2,700. Cardway goes in. Volibear is going to be there. Looking for the engage. Garth is starting it up. It does have the smite. And Volibear will be stealing that dragon. Volibear will also be able to pick up Lucian. Picks up the Cassante, Aurelian Soul, drops the guys instead. There's so much damage to Mad Demilon. I mean, not Mad Demilon, all the way around. This Zaya picks up the kill onto Maokai. A lot of extra damage coming out from that Space Dragon, as that is going to be the 1-for-1. They do get the dragon, so it is in favor of lost time here. And they do shorten that gold lead just a little bit more. As that Maokai also went for the Imperial Mandate. No longer a mythic item, can't be built as a pure damage item. Just pure support Maokai, basically. May as well just put Garth play to make that the Garth play support. There's a Release Soul. Has since sold the Tabi, it sold the Club Bomber, did not opt to go for that, and it's rather going to be opting, oh, they did not sell it, but it's rather going to try and finish the Archangels once the safety of that lifeline. While also just really not wanting to go anything rash here. Now Jace also going to reset, picked up the Man Immune, that's 2-item Jace. The Volibear yet to pick up that Frozen Heart. Sea-Lord does not have the Skies Descent. Darkside will be caught out, is going to use the Great Gun to escape there. Volibear going in hot, but the Colin will be burned to slow them down. And now Thomas Murphy and Pomjack are going at it hot. There's no TP for the Orn, only the Papa Sword can TP in. Orn can stop this very easily. There was an attempt from Royalty to try and force a pick. Couldn't really look for anything there, and rather just look to play it safe. And now we're gonna see first item coming out for Nami, so opted for the Shurelya. Is gonna get a little bit of movement speed over to Tigger, as well as with that extra movement from Shurelya. In total, gonna be really good for his the kiting team comp with that Ghost as well as the Radiant Soul W. I will drop that Rift Herald, so they are going to be pushing into that top side. Spooks going to be there to guide it with Garth. Sealard is going to be up in that top side. There is going to be Nature's Grasp. There's going to be landing. Gonna have to use the E to get away. Again, I will be able to try and knock it down. By the way, it does knock up into guard. There is very squishy still. Tigger picks up the kill. They do get the charge off. They get the charge off, but at the cost of their jungler. It is very prime Baron opportunity here. They do need to possibly look for another pick. The jungler is not alive. They can guarantee the smite. Demilon, very good at these smites. So it looks like they are going to start this up. Ulscrooch and Darkside are there. Lucian is going to work with Ornn. Ornn summons the Ornn Horde. He's going to get the knock up onto the Nami. But then we'll see the ult coming up in the Radiant Soul. Is going to get knocked up again by Wabajaki. If Lucian takes down Aurelion Soul, Darkside is going to get taken down. No, we'll survive with that shield. But anyway, we'll get this. We'll be able to get that stun as Banzor and Ulscrooch on the Jade. Oh, but Cassante here does not have any health. And there will be a trade there, as that is going to be 3-for-1 in favor of Royalty. Only one lockdown going over to Era. And is picking his fights. And it looks like he's going to try and figure out what he wants the action plan here is. Zaya still only has the one item. Not as strong as he would like to be. The Vandal and God will be starting up the Baron straight away. But now Wabajaki is going to be denying that. Demilon is trying to even see what it is. The Nation Guard coming from God. And this does mean it is going to be Baron picked up by Royalty here. They do get that gold lead. They are very chill, very safe here. And now we are going to obviously the Force of Nature is going to be picked up by the Ornn. Is going to be able to deal with that Aurelion Soul a little bit more, as well as extra bit of damage from the Volibear, who actually went for the Randuins rather than the Frozen Heart. And for the health and the extra damage there. And the red buff will be handed over to Lucian. Does have the Navori Quick Blades. With the Storm Razor, well, we're still yet to see a mythic come out from Messiah. And seems like Royalty are really trying to choke out Lost Time. It's 10-9, but the gold is in favor of Royalty. They are hovering over this objective. This will be the third Drake. The Volibear is going to flank over the seal again, but the Yomu's Wake has been picked up by the Jace. The objective will be picked up on the top side, so that's going to be the tower. Locked in for Papa Smurfy up here. Really comfortable for him. We are going to need another rock. My name rock is going to be dropped. Now that we're on this strike, Oliver can't possibly go for the game there. He's going to try and get it. He goes with the dredge line. We'll get hit with the damage charge. He's going to throw the ulti out of there. Let's make drop the ulti to escape there. As it's going to be the flash from Nami and flash from Mad Demilon. They do not contest that dragon. Nobody dies. But Royalty are on soul points. Now we see the Rylai's is picked up by the Aurelion Soul. Going to be quite juicy there. So one thing I do think Lost Time have in their back pocket is their scaling. They do have the Aurelion Soul is their main damage source. And really want to nine these games with enough stacks. Zaya has picked up that Gale Force, opted for more of that safe pick rather than that Infinity Edge pickup. More than Ivori even for that matter. Ray does not want to get involved with any of this one-shot elbow. And the Vandal will be holding that mid lane there. The Darkside will be there to back them up. They're in trying to go by. That is going to Nature's Grasp. There is going to land onto 3. Darkside does not land. The first one does dodge. The Darkside does a lot of damage. They're picking up one. Vandal's taking out Mad Demon. I'm going to go fight Flash. Luke coming in forward. Vandal will take down the Volibear. But the Radiant Soul is over the wall. And that is just going to be 1-for-1. It's support for jungle. Arguably a better trade for Royalty. Coulson taking quite low. Ulscrooch really wants to go for that fight here. Radiant Soul. Gonna get that slow there. Zaya does drop the ghost. The Rylai slows him down. As Royalty are just gonna use the opportunity to push, but Lost Time do pick up some kills. Lost Time are gonna be behind. They're gonna have to go for that quick reset. Royalty are not stopping here. Just buying the time. And that is going to be a tower taken down there. The gold's still very even. 3,000 gold. It is pretty much just that Rylai's for the Aurelion Soul. I need more water. now with all these core items being picked up across the board. You got Lucian, so the Zai is going for that Essence Reaver. The Lucian is going for that, going for the Lord Dominix. We have also seen that the Maokai does have a bit of hefty amount of gold, so to see what he's going to be buying with all of that. And then possibly going to be seeing the Archangels being finished up for the Aurelian Soul, who does have the Sky's Descent. Is going to be really big in the next team fight if they're able to lock down the Lucian. If they lock down the Lucian and lock down the Jace, it is fairly easy pickings with the kind of damage they are churning out here. Nogza looks for a fight here. He's a little caught up, he's unstoppable. He gets him to be dropped there, but that is going to be dodgy. Darth is going to lock down Cassandra. A big old jumping out from the space strike, doing a lot of damage. Mad Devil is in the backline. Darkseid taking so low. Brilliant Soul will pick up the one. Does have the reset. He can teleport forward. Dan's not having to run for his life. Darth taking quite low. Mad Devil doing so much damage. It will lock down the Maokai on a killing spree here. Brilliant Soul does go in for more fights here. Onto El Spooks. Gonna do a lot of damage with that Rylai's and Leandries. And lost time. Find their way back, find their footing, and able to pick up one. The Orn is going to drop the Orn Horn. El Spooks is quite low. Orn Horn's not going to connect to anyone. There's a lot of damage coming out from the Jace as a knockdown. That's going to be the kill there for Majaki. El Spooks taking down the other. Mad Demulon and T-Dog running for their lives. Well, they will drop the ulti over the wall, but El Spook's going to drop that Mortius, Molly Bays, and a lot of danger. Royalty gets that shut down. Royalty bounce back hard in that next fight, picking up trade kills, catching out last time off guard, and does mean that they are in still very good command of this game. But not a gold across the board. Orn giving out some more of the ornaments, gave out the Equinox to the Nolus. So there's an Equinox and Nolus, the Yomu's, as well as the Lord Dom, as the Jack Show upgrade. What is score? I know the score isn't here. I put, oh gosh, I think so. What's with the color blocks? But it's currently 1-1. Let me see if the color blocks are still there. So there we go. So color blocks are there. So it is currently 1-1 between Royalty and Lost Time. All the marbles for this series. 4,000 gold separating them. Soul point for Royalty. If they get this soul, it will be a massive advantage for them with that Infernal Soul. There's now Tigger trying to farm it up. Does have 3 items, kind of matching the Lucian now at least. Brilliant Souls. He's getting quite large, taking up half the lane here. Now, more E is going to be coming in hot there. It's Papa Smurfy going to be walking in on one. It's going to be something that they do get the dragon. Do deny them there. They lock down the Cassante. And this does look like it is going to be possibly the Baron startup. Darkseid is leading the charge. Has the depth charge as well. But not going to use it. They do have Baron potential. It is only best of 3. So this is going to, so whoever wins this game promotes. Whoever loses this game is out. Whoever wins this will face the 5 lonely men. So I really should make the block stick out a little bit more. But now we do see Royalty are going to be pressurizing for this Baron. Really do force Lost Time to defend their base. And Goalie has grown to 5,000. The Soul going to give them a lot of extra damage onto this objective. Plenty of damage there. Man Imran is over the wall. He is looking for the steal. Are we going to see it? Man Imran should be looking for it. Does have the ultimate. It's going to go in. And Volley Bear steals the Baron. Darkseid gets hit away. Soul drops the ulti. Last time, take down one. They take down the Soul. And this is their way back in once again. Volley Bear coming in hot with the steal with the ultimate. And that is Lost Time, taking down that mid lane tower. They do look like they want to continue. Darkseid is dead, he's not engaged. But Baron steal for Lost Time could possibly be Royalty's downfall. They don't really have a wave to push, they're still waiting on that wave now. But there's no more priority for objectives, but that is Baron. 5 Baron for the members of Lost Time. The Royalty not able to get that smite off. Mad Demilon really do be mad with those smites. I'm not gonna lie. more water. Ah. I was hoping about some of Donut teams. We're taking low damage, kind of wave is going to be dropped there, but that Nature's Cross will be dropped in counter action. His ult is just for ult, just support ult for support ult basically. Well, not support, Carter's basically taking support. He's obviously going to bring quite low here. The Colin going to do a lot of damage, so he's going to have to run away there. Does have the shield, Darkseid is going to be there, try and get the damage off. Hopefully we won't make it out live. Radiant Soul does drop the ult, does get the stun. They lock down the Lucian. They are in hot pursuit. Darkseid is going to get slowed there. Ticket has ghosted forward. They're going to go for the Jason Death Charge. Does connect there. But they do pick up 2 more. Royalty are in shambles. They are running away. As last time, use that Cassante as bait. And they do pick up multiple kills. They are going to pick up this bot tower as well. They're going to finally open up that bot lane. We do see a bit of a diffy in the toppy lane. Unfortunately for last time, but they have been able to get their mid lane and bot lane really ahead. Dude! Oh, that's neat. But that is going to be 2 towers. There's going to be 2 towers going over 3 last time. The gold lead is now swaying in their favor. Why no one picked Lillian to own fun and easy? I've heard a lot of people saying that the Lily is quite good, but then other people saying the Lily is quite bad, so I don't know. But heavy priority has been placed on this Cassante. And I can't say I see too much of the value, but that is just me looking at it as a non-top laner. But Royalty do still have the soul, they do still have Infernal, so they do have that extra chunky bit of damage. On the other hand, and also they also have the Orn items as well, so they are going to be able to make a big play there as the Volibear does get the Knight's Vow. Or the Xayah, who is now quite strong with those 4 items, has built a bit of a lead over the Lucian. Lucian has slowly started falling off just a little bit. Not been able to do too much in these team fights yet. They do just try and get up picks, but they have not been able to. As next Drake will be up in 143. So no objectives going to be fought for there, just going to be trading here and there. D-Lord going to hold on to that guy's descent. As Papa Smurfy, being what Papa Smurfy is being this series, just trying to fade out as many people as possible to come for him and then allow his rest of the team to make rotations. As there's 3 items for Aurelian Soul, has the Archangels, it's going to be one side Sonya, it's going to be very, very safe moving forward. Well, the Monarch was picked up by the Maokai, Frozen Heart picked up by the Cassante, the Elixir Iron as well. He does think this game could be coming to an end soon. Oh god, very skeptical here. This is the Elder. Whoever picks up this Elder is likely to be able to end the game. Very easy to end the game, especially the Radiant Soul in this fight. A big area ultimate could be humongous. As Demilon just clearing out all the Maokai traps on the leader with the Nine. He will be dropped, will spot out 2. It's going to be a 5 versus 5 war fight there. One fight, if they get a soul, they win. Like, if a soul dies or Tigger dies, it's going to be so easy for Royalty just to run them down. But a soul and Xayah are playing quite safe for lane here. Behind their 2 tanks. And the Elf Boost is going to drop the Nature's Cross. A lot of damage coming out there. T-Log's going to get try and walk behind the team. It's going to get tanked there. Warlord is going to be blocked. Massive Nami ultimate there. Xayah drops the Feather Storm. Going to have to walk away. Going to head up Wabajaki. Cassante is going to have to look for that reset. Does have the TP. The Elder is beginning. Cassante does have no Baron. So he's going to go for that reset. And look to TP back. Does have the all out. It's going to be the immediate return TP. C-Lord does get the Archangel's burn as they do engage on the dark side. Massive ulti there from the Aurelian Soul, doing so much burst. But it's going to be the engagement on the dark side. Dark side's going to be taking down C-Lord, takes down 1. No one body but having to ult out. Vandal gets picked off by Xayah. Xayah is on a rampage running forward. And now picked up a double. Gonna run down Wabajaki. Gonna run down Elspooks. Elspooks is able to get that Draco onto the Xayah. But is running for his life, and Maokai takes down the Aurelian Soul. But it is just Wabajaki left. He is all that is standing between last time and the Elder. They do have the damage to all there with the extra percent health. But last time coming out on top. Oh, going to start up this Elder. Wait, his Orn is actually going for the TP. He's going for the TP. He's dropping the Orn and he wants to fight. He goes for the fight chip, but the tidal wave is back up again. And Cassandra is going to be fighting in there. Does not have the all out. They're just trying to stall for time. Really does not want to hand this Drake over for free. But the Dinner does have the smite. Cassandra going to try and keep Objoki away. But that is going to be the smite away. Royalty are going to have to back off as well as last time. They do manage to get it onto the Xayah, but do not get it on the Aurelian Soul. That is very crucial for Royalty to make sure that the Aurelian Soul does not get it. Interesting. Definitely what I would say for this series. I'm not going to lie to you. The dark side needs to make sure he can't get picked out here. Does have that nice vow. Needs to be able to put it onto that Lucian. Hasn't been able to put it on anyone just yet. But that is Maokai also with a nice vow. Multiple nice vows in this game. 3 to be exact. Brilliant Soul and Xayah are just doing this Baron. Brilliant Soul can do this quite easily. Oliver will also on the wall. And just grasp for the catch. Everyone going to be the face of the calling. Tidal Wave is there. But that is going to be the Baron pickup for last time. Can very easily rushable with their power of the Aurelian Soul. That is a full item dragon. And he looks like he is going to be building possibly into the Rabadons. No, he's going to build more into that pen. But Orn is just trying his best to split push. Cassandra also going to be matching on the side lanes. But now this is dangerous waters for Royalty. They have to face Elder. Last time they need to look for a fight here if they want to make sure that they can close this game out. But it is going to be Royalty going to do their best to avoid any fight here. Nideminon, as well as the rest of his bot lane, are going to be trying to push out mid. Going to try and get those supers in the base. The cannon minion there, they want to try and get at least one inhib tower. And Maokai does not have the nature's grasp, but it's going to spot it out. It's not going to catch the snap or Sea Lord. It's going to catch up to it. It's chunked out by the Jace. And try and heal up as much as he can. It's all just going to clear that wave. That cannon minion is going to be fighting on. They really do want to get rid of the cannon minion. Mage waves are pushing in bot side for last time. They're just stalling here. They really look for a fight. They don't have much time left on the Elder. As it is, Jace is not able. Jace is going to be chunking some damage there. Renton Soul does not have the Elder, but it is going to be the tower push forward. They do have the Baron, so as we think they are going to now lock out that inhib. First inhib taken down of the game. Super minions are in bot side. Leaving the rotation. Horn in sub. He's going to land a Papa Smurfy. But he's going to run into a spaghettification. Tidal Wave is going to not going to connect onto anyone. Everyone is going to have to run. But last time, able to pick up a tower and inhib, not lose anybody in that fight. As the Elder power play is likely going to be coming to an end there. It is pretty much done and dusted. As this is very much still anyone's game. As Flicker has been picked up for the Lucian, the full set of Orn items have been built across the board. As this is going to be the do or die. I don't know, man. I don't know. Gold lead isn't paper last time, but if Royalty find one good fight, they can end the game. They can push out these side lanes. They can go for the push. They have the tank potential with the Orn. Last time, have not been able to get an ace. Have not been able to take down the Orn just yet. But the Renton is just trying to farm for those skies descend. So trying to make sure he gets as much CS as possible. Yoking away that blue buff. As now we see everyone's going to be locking out some of that wave there. So minions are coming in hot. And they are super minions, bear in mind. None picks up the Cannon 2 to fire the Frozen Heart. His None picks up double. The final countdown, it basically is, man. This is like drawing closer and closer to the end. Like, as much as Royalty have soul, like this, they have soul, but last time have Aurelian soul. Like, you may have that one, you might have those 4 dragons, but the one dragon last time do have is quite a strong one. as there are no objectives coming up, at least not for another 1.5 minutes. Baron will be up in 2.5. That is going to be Elder up in 1:30. Papa Smurfy roaming around, trying to get some vision, trying to spot people out. While Spook sitting in a bush. Dark Side is going to be hovering in that mid lane. And Milan going to clear out the control wards. We're looking for engage here. This is very much dangerous territory for both sides. Plenty of engage, especially with the Maokai ultimate, can be really useful to lock them up. It looks like last time are going to go into that bot side. They do want to push through there. They don't have many things on the top side. They're going to so easy. As the dark as there's great big connection to Daniel. It's going to knock up 3 members while they're having to also get out. Dark does get the root onto Papa Smurfy. Comes on force to flash. The guy is lost out. Does get it with the dredge line, but will immediately have to use Feather Storm. The getification is going to be dropped. And once again, last time barely make it out alive, but they are running for their lives. Bubble is going to connect. The Radiant Soul is going to back, does have the teleport, and is going to just go pick up the extra health, going to pick up some more extra damage. They are going to go to Demon, is going to likely be taken down, but El Spooks gets shredded by the Zaya, picks up 2. Now Demilon is going to be taken down there, but Zaya picks up the triple. Radiant Soul coming in, and is going to be flashed over the wall. Tigger tries to pick up 1, and there's the quadra kill coming out for Ty. And it looks like he does not want the Penta. His fast will lock down this next one, and the Cassante are juking it out. They're really trying to stop Wobjuggy from backing to that base. Does have TP, but Papa Smurfy can deny. Oh wait, they are going to go for the TP, but Wobjuggy does get stopped. This is going to be ending the game here. Last time, they're closing this out. Last time, hitting the Nexus. They deny the reverse sweep. They take down Royalty, and they progress to take on 5 Lonely Men in that next playoff game. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we had quite a game, and my voice is basically dead at this point. I'm just gonna after this, I'm just gonna not talk. I'm gonna talk for a very little bit, not too long. I'm all right. Throat's just a bit. It was just a bit iffy today. But it's always a pleasure, John. It's always a pleasure, John. So, the prediction goes there. So, as soon as, but it's always a pleasure. Love casting these games. As this was a hell of a series, ladies and gentlemen. Very well played to both teams. It was very close till the very end. And right now, last time are looking for redemption. They are looking to push back into those finals. They're looking to challenge ATK once again. And they are looking to see what they have up for grabs. But the only team standing on their way is the 5 Lonely Men. I will keep you all updated on my social medias and all that jazz about when this match is going to be. But for now, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your evening. I hope you all stay safe. I hope you all enjoyed the content. I know I'm a bit croaky at the moment with the voice and everything. I know the outfit's a little bit more casual, but gotta try and spice it up every now and then, you know? But yeah, from me, from all the teams here, GG well played to all of you. I look forward to seeing the matches in the future. I wish you all the best of luck last time in the rest of your journey, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.